Shalom, I'm Messianic Rabbi Zev Porat, and welcome to Breaking News from Israel. The war in Israel continues to escalate to a new level. We've never seen anything like it. Rockets in north of Israel are pounding from Hezbollah, from Lebanon, pounding Israel as the rockets have fallen and caused a deadly fire all through the Galilee area, all through the Tiberias area, all through Kriyat Shmone, all through the city of Nahariya. Houses are being burned. Children are being evacuated. People are in trauma. It's a war zone here. At the same time, the fighting continues in Gaza as Israeli IDF forces continue. Over 1,000 rockets were fired into the north of Israel to several cities. 4 injured, 3 dead, and many, many traumas. Children hiding behind beds. People being evacuated. We've never seen anything like it. What you hear on the news is not even 10% of what's really happening over here in Israel. As believers in Yeshua and Jesus, we understand this is spiritual warfare. We understand that the real battle is about Israel. The real battle is against the gospel. God gave Moses a promise when they were in the wilderness, in the desert. Deuteronomy chapter 25, verse 17. Remember what the Amalekites did to you along the way when you came out of Egypt. Look at verse 18. When you were weary and worn out, they met you on the journey and attacked all who were lagging behind. They had no fear of God. But God gives a promise here. Deuteronomy chapter 25, verse 19. When the Lord your God gives you rest from all the enemies around you in the land he is giving you to possess as an inheritance, that's speaking about the land of Israel today. You shall blot out the name of Amalek from under heaven and do not forget it. God said, I'm going to blot out the name of Amalek once and for all. Amalek is an antichrist spirit. It's a spirit against the gospel. It's a spirit against Israel. That's what it's all about. That's what the battle is all about. All this rocket fire in Hezbollah, all the attacks of Hamas that we're seeing in Gaza, the war in Gaza, the war in Lebanon, all this is what we're talking about here, that Amalek is attacking. Amalek is a Chaldean spirit coming against the people of God, coming against the nation of Israel. Amalek knows that his time is near. Revelation 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, you heavens, and you who dwell in them. But woe to the earth and the sea, because the devil has gone down to you. He is filled with fury, because he knows that his time is short. This is the reason that the attacks are happening. He knows that his time is short. God said, I will wipe out the name of Amalek from under heaven. What does Amalek do? The Chaldean spirit? He says, I'll wipe out the name of Israel from under heaven. Tehillim, Psalms 83, verse 4. Come, they say, let us destroy them as a nation, so that Israel's name is remembered no more. So we can see here that they want to wipe out the name of Israel. That is the real agenda over here. That is the agenda of the war, the spiritual war, which impacts the physical war. It's a battle against Israel. But we know as believers what the outcome is going to be. God is going to wipe out the name of Amalek once and for all. Let's give a praise in the house of the Lord. Hallelujah. This is the reason no one can wipe out the nation of Israel. Not Iran, not Hezbollah, not Hitler, not Osama bin Laden, and not Mr. Sinwar, the demon-possessed terrorist leader of Hamas. One thing is certain, Israel will remain, because Yeshua is coming back as the Lion of the tribe of Judah to take back everything the enemy has stolen. His feet will land on the Mount of Olives. Anti-Semitism continues around the world as Israelis are being attacked in London, in Paris, in Belgium, physically. One thing is certain. We know that the time is near. We're not setting any dates, but there's never been a generation closer to the second coming of Jesus Yeshua than this generation. That's why it's so important that the gospel continues to go forth. As rockets are pounding from north of Israel, as the war continues in Gaza, as IDF soldiers are being killed, civilians are being killed, with terrorists running over Israelis in Tel Aviv, running over Israelis in Jerusalem and other places, it's a war zone. As believers in Yeshua, our ministry will continue to help the IDF soldiers, the war victims, the ones that were evacuated from their homes, and those that are needing food and the love of Yeshua.
يا كلاب والله لا ندعس عليكم يا كلاب يا عم يا شباب يا عم بالراحه يا عم حد شباب صورهم
Someone who speak English.
Please, what? This station, please. Sit down. ولك اخواتنا ماتوا من وراكم وانا لم اخذكم كلكم.
What you mean?
What?
I don't know.
What? Again.
Who you want to go? What?
Number again.
My friend who's Gaza. Why?
I swear. What?
Where from?
What?
Where from?
No.
Tel Aviv. I tell you again.
لا طلع ايوه طلع بعرفش
هذا ولا حاجة
Continue to stand with us at MessiahofIsraelMinistries.org and pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Psalms 122, verse 6. And for Zion's sake, we will not keep silent. Isaiah 62, verse 1. For Zion's sake, we will not keep silent. For Jerusalem's sake, we will not remain quiet, till her vindication shines out like the dawn, her salvation like a blazing torch. And we know that the word for salvation in Hebrew is Yeshua, Jesus, her Yeshua like a blazing torch. And he's coming back with fire in his eyes as the Lion of the tribe of Judah, Al Yehudah, to take back everything that the enemy has stolen. And until that time, we will continue to preach the gospel no matter what. I'm Messianic Rabbi Zev Porat, reporting from Israel. Shalom.